Is she playing the music? Okay, turn it up.
I don't hear any music.
I do.
I don't hear any music. No.
Oh, I'm the only one.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in for another week of Empowerment Sunday. This is Sunday Throwbacks, and I'm your host, Larry Whitfield. And listen, my co-host is not with me this week, but I have a special guest with me today. Her and I go back, close to 40 years. And I asked her to come hang out with me today. She is a radio personality herself. She is the host of her own show, and she's doing some bigger and greater things. You all know her from Just Face It Ministries. She is the youth pastor over at New Foundation Christian Fellowship, where the pastor is Dr. Robert Hall. I'm talking about Staffy Blakely. Hey. What's up, girl?
Hey, everybody. Oh, my God, I got applause?
Yes.
Come on now.
You got applause.
Come on, Vent Radio. See,
Yes.
Vent Radio knows how to treat.
That's
folks.
right.
That's why I'm here.
I am so glad to have you hosting with me this evening.
Thank you.
This is such an honor because you've been doing this much longer than me.
My God.
And I wanted to just kind of sit under you, even though this is my show. I still want to just learn from your personality and how you've been doing this over the years.
Wow. I'm impressed, Larry. Wow.
Yeah.
You want to learn something from me?
Yes, of course.
Well, I am absolutely honored to be here.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for even thinking enough of me. You could have had anybody. Actually, you could have really handled this yourself.
Yeah, but I don't like doing things by myself. And my co-host Lewis, when he told me he wouldn't be able to make it this week, I was a little sad. So
oh man,
I had to get somebody that could really stand in and really help me out.
Lewis
So I called you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. This is going to be exciting because one reason I know it's going to be exciting because I see some edibles.
Yes, we got food on the table. The table is spread.
Yes.
And the feast of the Lord is going on.
The feast of the Lord.
Yes, but listen, we need to get started. I am excited. Our guest, I'm going to announce her in just a few. But the first thing I want to do, those of you that are streaming on YouTube, I'm about to play this video from my friend and brother, Greg Pearson of Inner Court Studio. He did a song with Pastor or Reverend James Murray, and a few months later that he did this song, James Murray made his transition, and prayers go out to the family of Reverend James Murray. But he did this awesome video with Greg Pearson that I want to play. I want to premiere on my show tonight. The name of the song is Your Deliverance. Listen, the call-in number is 248-429-7224. I want you all to call in because our guest is a food entrepreneur, and she got some food here, and we're going to talk to her in just a few minutes. But let's watch this video, Your Deliverance, with Greg Pearson featuring the late Reverend James Murray. This is Sunday Throwbacks.
I know what time it is. The Reverend Bone Show is on the air.
Come on, clap it.
Y'all know what
Different
time
he'll
it
encourage
is.
you what you're going through. If you give God praise, your deliverance will come. praises of his people. Wherever you are, just lift your hands and give God praise for your victory.
Hey, hey, that was Greg Pearson featuring Reverend James Murray and Your Deliverance. This is Sunday Throwbacks. I'm so excited to have our guest. She is, first of all, she's an awesome cook. She is an awesome cook. And while I am pulling up her information right here, yes, where's she at? Yes. I'm going to read a little bit of her bio because it is pretty extensive, but I want to read enough to get into the interview. She says this: my kitchen is a peaceful place. I started my business 4 years ago. I have been oh my goodness. What is this word? What is this word? She said,
Larry,
what's that word? What's that word?
Phlebotomist.
That's right. She's been a phlebotomist. Why could you just say cook? No, she has been a phlebotomist for 16 years and employed at Beaumont for at least the past 5 years. I ran my catering business on the side while working with my full-time job until COVID-19 arrived. I became ill due to COVID-19 and thought that I wasn't going to make it. The Lord spoke to me and said, "You will live. You will not die." Amen. I am not finished with you yet. When I finally fully recovered, my life forever changed. I became a native Detroiter, a mother of 2 wonderful boys who are my reason for being. I come to a large family, 5 sisters, one of who I lost to COVID-19 in April of 2020, and 2 brothers. So right now we are talking about Janine Woods, who is she is an entrepreneur, and her business is called Janine Soul, Rolls, and More. Janine,
hello.
What's up, young lady?
Hey, Brother Whitfield, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great, thank you.
Yes, I am so excited to have you, and people are calling in already. Can we take this call real quick? This is Sunday Throwbacks. Who is this? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hi. You're
Hi.
on right now. This is Sunday Throwbacks. Who is this I'm speaking with?
This is Sylvia Blair, and I was just calling to let everyone know that Janine Soul Rolls is awesome. I've had multiple of her dishes, and I advise everyone to go if they want some good soul food to check her out.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you.
Wow, what an intro.
Thank you. What an intro.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And just to let you know, my favorite is the corned beef.
The corned beef?
But everything is good. Everything is
Yes,
good.
yes.
Sylvia.
Listen, we are about to get into it. We are about to get into it with this food. So, just to put the bio aside because it's very extensive, I'm just going to go off the cuff, and I'm going to ask you this question here: how did you get into making this type of food?
Okay, so I started because my sister, one of my sisters is also a cook, and her friend had a catering business, and they needed some fill-in people for the weekend. And I have a brother who's a chef, Lance, and so me and my brother went to fill in for them for the weekend in the kitchen that they were running, and I had to fill in making the egg rolls.
Okay.
And so I really enjoyed it that weekend, and something about it was just great. And so from that point on, I just started making all kind of egg rolls. And the more I made them, I began to give them to let family and friends taste them, and then I began to sell them. And so on the side with other things that I prepared too, but I just took off and running with the egg rolls, and then the Lord spoke to me and said, "You need to start your business." And so when I thought about a name for my business, I said I'm gonna name them Soul Rolls because they're nothing like Chinese egg rolls. And I literally put my soul into all of my food.
Amen. Amen. So this business started during the pandemic.
No, my business started almost a little over 4 years ago.
Okay.
Janine Soul Rolls and More Catering I've been in business for 4 years, but I worked for Beaumont as a phlebotomist. I draw blood for Beaumont. That's what I've been doing for 16 years, and so I ran my business on the side. I would take pre-orders and do catering services for like baby showers, birthday parties, those type of events. And but when pandemic set in, and that's when it was time for me to take my business full-fledged
to the next level.
To the next level.
Yes.
Listen, absolutely.
Let me. Because she checked me right away there. I said, "Girl, you got some Chinese, some egg rolls." She said, "They're soul rolls."
Right.
So I need to know, am I going to eat some chitlins in these rolls? Some hog maws?
No, there is no.
When you say soul, that's what I think about.
Because they're soul rolls because I'm a soul sister.
All right.
And so everything I put into my food is soulful.
Okay.
And so, but you're not going to get any chitlins. I'm sorry.
Girl, I was hoping
but
for
you know
some
what?
chitlins.
I do special orders.
You do?
Yes, I do. And if you want chitlins in it, I will put them in there for you.
You know that'd be a seller, girl.
I believe it. I believe it. But today we have peach cobbler and corned beef, chicken fajita, and cheeseburger.
Wait a minute, a peach cobbler
soul roll. Yes, I do.
Let me tell you something. And we're going to get to some music and come back. But let me tell y'all something about that peach cobbler. You got to be careful, okay? You got to be careful because the peach cobbler will take over you and you look up and you done ate too many.
Oh, man.
Okay, that's just how good it is.
And you become the cobbler.
And not only that, well, I don't eat as much as I used to eat.
Yeah.
Now, Lord knows,
Amen.
I don't eat as much as I used to eat.
You've done wonderful,
When she put the icing on the outside.
What?
Show.
Icing on an egg roll? Okay,
soul rolls.
On the peach cobbler, she put the icing on. It's here. You'll taste it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Okay, y'all, this is Sunday Throwback, and we about to throw down in a minute.
Right.
We about to throw down in a minute. Our guest is entrepreneur Janine Woods from Soul Rolls and More. I need you to call in at 248-429-7224. And let's talk to Janine. Right now, we're going to some music from Jennifer McHale from a project she did, produced by none other than one of my favorite producers, Doobie Powell, with the song It Won't Work. This is Sunday Throwback. Y'all call somebody and let them know that we're on, and we about to eat.
Yes.
This is Sunday Throwback, and we are here with Janine Woods from Janine Soul and More. Now, I want to know about the more because I know what I've tasted, okay? I've tasted the corned beef. Hopefully, look, I just want to see. I want to make sure y'all looking at this. I've tasted the corned beef. I've tasted the peach cobbler. I've tasted the chicken Alfredo. I've tasted the...
What? I think you've tasted every one of them.
Yes.
Brother Whitfield.
I've tasted the...
Most of them.
You have a spinach one too, right?
No.
But she can make that. She
Alfredo,
can do it.
and it's something else with... I've tasted the veggie.
The chicken fajita.
The chicken fajita.
That's what I have with me today, chicken fajita.
The chicken fajita, and I've tasted the peach cobbler. Now, my wife was telling me you do breakfast rolls?
Yes, I do breakfast rolls. I do steak, egg, and cheese. I do Western omelet, ham, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, how long did it take you to perfect this, and who gave the thumbs up that you ought to sell this?
Well, friends and family.
Okay.
It started at home, my friends and family. And I just think the more that I do it, I perfect it more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the kitchen is my peaceful place.
Okay.
When I go to the kitchen, it go down.
Wow.
So I'm always trying to perfect my craft, especially with the rolls. And I had went on a binge where I was bringing out a new one every week.
Oh.
Yeah. So, hey, it's so roll.
Yeah.
Yes. Y'all, the number is 248-429-7224. You can call in. You can ask their questions. Now, I want to talk about shipping for those. I have some friends that are out of town. Reginald Maddox. You know Reginald Maddox.
Yeah.
Yes. He lives in Louisville. And when I first started talking about Janine's rolls, he asked me about the shipping aspect because I told him his first batch would be on me.
Okay.
I was going to send it. But she, at the time, she was not ready. She was still getting that perfected. And now she has it perfected, that she is able to ship. So if you live out of town, it's just about getting your zip code information for the shipping price and everything, and she can ship these rolls to you if you live out of town. So Reginald Maddox, I got you, buddy. Yes, sir. I got you. Listen, I want to ask you a question in reference to your inspiration. Now, you said your brother.
Yes, I have a brother that's a chef.
Okay.
And my sister was in catering business for a while too. One of my sisters.
Okay.
Yes.
So was that your inspiration, or was it cooking shows? You look at cooking shows for ideas as to what to put in the rolls, or how do you?
No, actually, I think one of my sister who passed away, she used to. I used to watch her cook a lot in the kitchen. So a lot. I think inspiration as far as being in the kitchen would come from her.
Okay.
But I wasn't really interested back then.
Yeah.
Right.
But then when I became about 19 years, 17, between the age of 17 and 19, I started cooking. And when I went in the kitchen, I went in and prepared food, and it was good.
Okay.
And I became more interested in it, and it just came natural to me. I didn't need a recipe. I didn't need an amount to put in. I didn't need a measuring cup. I would always put. It was a gift that God had gave me, and I just go in the kitchen and do my do. Make it happen. And it started with my soul food first. That's what it really started from, me making greens, macaroni and cheese, yams.
So that's the and more. Is that the and more?
Yes, that's the and more.
Yes.
I do all kind of soul food, and right now I'm doing all kind of things right now. Salmon salads, fried rices. I run every Tuesday through Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a full menu.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you just recently, because see, I order from. I'm a regular.
It sounds like you're a regular.
I'm a regular. You brought us some rice. That rice was the bomb.
Thank you, Brother Whitfield.
Yeah.
Yes, your wife ordered it, and she ordered just a container. And then the second time she called me for it, she's like, no, I need something bigger than that. Can you make me a pan?
Wow.
I said, yes, I can.
Yeah.
Well, talk about this rice. What kind of rice?
Yes, it's fried rice.
Okay.
I do chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice. Those are the two that I have on my menu daily.
Okay.
I will put whatever else you want in if you want steak fried rice. I do veggie fried rice.
Yes.
And it's just fried rice with different vegetables and my special seasoning.
Oh,
Yes.
you want to
Yes.
share it?
I use garlic and butter.
She's sharing.
Yes, yes.
I'm no cook, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, but I use all kind of
It
spices.
ain't gonna be like her soul.
Yes.
It's gonna be good, but it ain't gonna be like her
Yeah, that's
soul.
how you can give 10 people the same recipe and it may not come out the same.
Exactly.
So,
It's in your
but yeah,
hand. It's
yeah.
in your hand. But I do want to ask.
Absolutely.
You know, I tried some egg rolls. Mine was egg rolls, and I'm gonna tell you that's a task. Mine came out square, and so it's a it's something to making it into a roll. Mine was kind of squared off, and it didn't come out right. So talk about your technique for making these rolls.
Yes. So at the beginning, you have to learn the craft of it.
Yeah.
And I think the more that you do it, the better you will get. But the thing about it is, for me, what I tell people is, really, when you go into the kitchen, my motto is I cook with love.
Okay.
So when I go into the kitchen, that's where my love is displayed through my food. And so some people still haven't got it, you know, because if you don't really have a full interest in cooking, then it may not come out right. But I think the more that I roll them, the better I got.
Okay. You know, I think I was cooking for my ex-husband when I was making those.
Well, that's probably it. Listen, this is Sunday Throwback. We are here with Janine Woods, entrepreneur and CEO of Soul Rolls and More. I want to go to a break real quick because we got some birthday announcements. And when we come back, we're going to come back to some music. And then we're going to end the segment with tasting her food.
Yes.
So we'll be right back after these messages.
All right.
Hey y'all, this is Larry Whitfield, and I'm so excited to be a part of the Vent Radio family Empowerment Sunday. Join me each and every Sunday at 5 p.m. for Sunday Throwbacks, where I play the best in throwback gospel music, not only local, but abroad. That's every Sunday at 5 p.m. You can catch us on YouTube, Twitch TV, Twitter, and also tune in. That's every Sunday at 5 p.m. Join me, be my guest. I'm looking for you. God bless.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Empower Sunday on the Vent Radio Network.
Press play.
All right, we're back with Sunday Throwbacks. I want to announce some birthdays here, so here we go. We got the music on? All right. My stepfather, Waylon Smith, happy birthday, Dad. You know, this man stepped in and started taking care of me at the age of 12, and I love him very much. He is 74 years old today. Happy birthday. Denise Morton, one of the founding members of the Whitfield Company, happy birthday. Minister Ronald Franklin, Bishop Aretha Morton, Dr. Sabrina Jackson, Simone with her business Pretty Things Homes, happy birthday. Faith Pope is 5 years old, happy birthday. Pastor Sam Moore, Capri Edwards, Jalitha Stewart, Antoine Peake, happy birthday, sir. Renee Johnson, Stephen Mosley, my brother-in-law, happy birthday, man. Shayna Wilson, happy birthday. Sabrina Jackson, Renita Frazier White, happy birthday. Chris Askew from Empowering Disciples Church, happy birthday. Daryl Boyer, happy birthday. Dion Wright, Tracy Lee, her birthday was January 21st, happy birthday. Happy anniversary to Nate and Mary Roberson. They are members of my church, Empowering Disciples. Up from the World Ministries. Happy birthday, Yvonne Edwards. She is the mother of Capri Edwards. Bishop Ward, happy birthday. Jania Ventor Wright, she is the daughter of Robert Ventor. Sunshine Sharp, Dodie Alexander, Janice Grisham, Brenda Jones Johnson, Dr. Quincy Fielding Jr., happy birthday. My buddy Kyle, happy birthday. Rayshawn Modoc, Danielle Parker, Camilla Landrum, Larry Robinson II, Micaiah James, Amari Linson, and last but not least, Lance Walker. Happy birthday to everyone. And those of you that, if I missed your birthday, if I missed putting it on here, please charge it to my head, but not to my heart. Happy birthday to you as well. This is Sunday Throwbacks. I'm your host, Larry Whitfield, and my guest host is Staffy Blakely.
Hey, come
now,
on.
real quick, I want to ask the gentleman over here with the dark sunglasses. He looked like Secret Service.
Secret Service.
I kind of want him to get into the mic and let us know who we are. And at the same time, I want to open up these boxes.
Yeah.
Can we open up these boxes?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's open up these boxes. What's your name, my brother?
My name is Seante Liggins.
Seante Liggins?
Yes.
And you are associated with this young lady here to make these soul rolls?
Yes, sir.
And you are protecting her while she's here to make sure nothing happens
I
to
think
her?
so. We ain't got to pay for it.
Yes, sir.
Got the sunglasses on and everything. Man, we're happy to have you here. You want to give a shout out to the church that you attend?
Yes, I would.
Yes.
Transforming Lives Ministry.
And who is that?
That is my church home, where I'm a minister there. I mean, on the praise team up under Apostle Kiawana Brown and Timothy Brown.
Yes.
Hey, Transforming Lives
Yes.
Ministry.
God
I love
bless.
you guys.
Transforming Lives. They are located on Finkel
and Northline.
Yes.
Finkel
yes.
and Northline.
As a matter of fact, they're right down the street from your yes.
Right
down the street.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen. Y'all know, those of you that live in Detroit, between Finkel and Puritan, there are probably 8,000 churches.
8,001. 8,001. My God, if you ain't saved up in there, something's wrong.
Right, if you're not saved in Detroit, something wrong. Listen, we're going to 1988. Thomas Whitfield and the Thomas Whitfield Company, Think of His Goodness is one of my favorite songs from the album entitled And They Sang a Hymn. This is Sunday Throwback. Let's enjoy. Now, I'm going to open up these egg rolls while you all are listening to these songs, okay? All right. This is Sunday Throwback. This is Larry Whitfield. I have a call. Who is my call?
Yes. This Lewis, co-host.
Who is Lewis? My co-host. Hey.
Yes.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Hey, brother, I miss you, man.
Yeah, I miss being there. That's all.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I know you missing these roles. Oh Lord. Listen, I just want to say that I appreciate your commitment to the show by even calling in, even though you had a previous engagement and had to handle your business, that you would take the time to call in. You have a question for our guest?
Yeah. Now, how far out do you ship?
I can ship. You mean to a different state? I can ship to any state. The pricing just depends on what state it's in. So I would just need to know what state it is and zip code, and then I'll be able to give you pricing.
Okay, because I come from a family I like, so I'm sure. I'm sure they're going to want some of the food. I think they're watching. I don't see the chat, but I think they're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please tell them to contact me, and I will give them pricing and get them shipped to them.
Thanks, Lewis, for being off today.
Hey, Lewis. Hey, man. Hey, listen, Staffy said thank you for being off today.
Thank you.
Yeah, I heard her.
Oh, wow, man. Hey, but it's on next week. So I tell you what, I'll make sure that I'll have a little care package for you of these soul rolls next week. How about that?
Thank you, man. Thank you. Gotta be lucky.
All right, man. Love you. I'll see you next week.
Love you too, man. See you next week.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. This is Sunday Throwback. Listen, it's almost over. I want to ask Janine another question. I want to ask her another question because our show is ending. How can they get in touch with you? I want to push your information as to how they get in touch with you. And even after the show, she is going to leave some brochures and cards so that anyone that want to get in touch with her, that they can even after the show. But I want you to give your information now.
Okay, so usually I post on Facebook, my flyers, Instagram. My website is being designed as we speak, so that will be up shortly. But I do have flyers and business cards that I'm going to be placing around the city of Detroit. But once again, my work phone number is 313-465-9114. You can give me a phone call or a text, and I will be glad to get back with you. Every day, not every day, but Tuesday through Saturday, I post my full menu on Facebook. Janine Woods, even Janine Soul Rolls and more. I have a Facebook page for my company. You can look on one of those, and you will be able to get my phone number and be able to contact me.
That's right. So listen, I want y'all to support her because she is prospering in spite of the pandemic.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's exactly what I call this.
Yes.
Prospering in spite of enduring the pandemic. And she is an awesome woman of God, first of all. And she's a lover of God. Yeah. She loves her children. And the Lord has gave her space to do something like this to bless God's people, because y'all know God's people got to eat.
Absolutely.
Y'all know God's people got to eat. Yes. So I am so excited. Janine, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me, Brother Whitfield. I truly appreciate it.
I am going to push your business until you just
can't
do this.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for having me.
And my brother, I appreciate you coming to stand guard for her and to
be and protecting her.
Seeing about her, man.
Yeah. With a woman like that, wouldn't you be here to protect her?
You know what I'm saying? That's
Let me let y'all see him.
Listen, my show is done. I got to go. I am so excited. Staffy, thank you for hanging with me this week.
It's over? What?
Yes.
Oh,
it's over, but hey, it's
my belly filling up.
Yeah, I sense more time is coming out of me, so it's just a process.
Yes.
But right now, I got to get out of here. So, April, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for being the program director and running everything.
She
and
got it too.
Special thanks to Sonia Purdy and Glenn Cannon, who is the owner of Vent Radio. Listen, if you all want to support me, you want to send me a gift or just show love, my Cash App is # capital LAWP. If you would like to become a sponsor, if you would like to do a commercial on my show, you can send me an email at lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com. Again, that's lwhitfieldmusic@yahoo.com. And I guess I will see everybody next week. God bless you.
Thank you, Larry, for having me.
I'm going to finish this roll. Thank you.
It's going down.
Yes.
Come on, peach cobbler.
Y'all know what time it is. The Reverend Bone Show. It's on the air.
The Reverend Bone Show.
Yeah, I'm still saved. Well, let's talk about it.
The Reverend Bone Show.
Yeah, I'm still saved.
The Reverend Bone Show.
Well, let's talk about it.
The Reverend Bone Show. Let's go.
What up, doe? What up, doe?
That's right, that's right, that's right. It's Sunday night. It's a little bit after 6, y'all. We apologize. But it's time for the Reverend Bone Show. We're on the air right here, Vent Radio, Empower Sunday. Yours truly, Tyron Price, your host. We're excited about what's going on tonight. We're excited to be here. We're excited to be alive. We're thankful for another opportunity to come before you live from the studios in Southfield, Michigan. We got a great show for you tonight. We're going to be talking about just everything. It's just wide open. The phone lines are going to be open. The discussion topics are going to be open. We're going to talk sports. We're going to talk what's your favorite shows. We're going to talk TV shows, whatever you want to talk about. Call in 248-429-7224. It's going to be freestyle tonight. 248-429-7224. I want to hear from my audience tonight. But just before we get ready to get into the show, I got my co-host in the building. I want to take a moment to be alone with you, with Reverend Bone. I got something on my mind. I saw something in the news where there were over 20-something people that were recovered by the FBI through a human trafficking ring. First thing came to my mind, wow, that's just great. 25 people were recovered. 25 people are going home, hopefully home. But then the other thing was, what about the other thousands of people that are caught up in this human trafficking thing? Ever since COVID came, we kind of stopped talking about human trafficking and those young people, those people that are out there that are lost, that are missing, their parents don't know where they are, that are caught up in some type of crazy human trafficking. People just lives are just expendable. And I'm just concerned that somewhere in that child, in that young person's life, there was a family, there was somebody that should have taken more time to make sure that we take care of our young people. And that's what I want to say to you. I want you to come real close. I want you to just zoom on in with Reverend Bone right now. And I just want to say this. Nobody's expendable. All of our young people are important. Pay attention to your young ladies. Pay attention to your young men. Take time out to talk to someone and make sure that they're all right. Make sure that they know that they have a comfort zone. Make sure that they have a safety net. Make sure that they have someone that will communicate with them without judging them, without punishing them, without making them seem like they have no one to talk to. Human trafficking is real, but it only starts because there are young people out there that are lost, and it's our job to find them and to protect them and to love them. It's a moment alone with Reverend Bone. Every life is important. Let's reach out and touch somebody today, all right? All right? My applause.
For just $67, you can make as many.
All right, you just messed up my whole. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, April. Listen, I'm going to take a break. I got a special group of young people that are in the studio with me, my co-hosts, the one, the only Bianca Barber and Scotty B. They're going to be with me. And we're going to open up the phone lines. We're just going to talk. I got to talk about the sports. I got to talk about the game. That's one of the reasons I was late. I'm going to be honest. I was watching Tom Brady go up against Aaron Rodgers, and it was a great game. I didn't get a chance to see the end, of course, because I'm here. But we're going to talk about it. Maybe you're watching it right now. Maybe you've got the results. Call in. The number is 248-429-7224. The Reverend Bone Show is on the air. We'll be right back.
Reverend Bone Show. It's on the air.
The Reverend Bone Show.
Yeah, I'm still saved. Well, let's talk about it.
Reverend Bone Show.
Yeah, I'm still saved.
The Reverend Bone Show.
Well, let's talk about it.
The Reverend Bone Show. Let's go.
What up, though? What up, though?
Searching for entertainment, but on the next level, we've got the band for you. We Won Live, Detroit's livest band since 1997, specializing in music for all ages. with more than 25 years of experience. Weebone Live. Are you planning a corporate event, special birthday, wedding celebration, banquet, or retirement celebration? We've got the band for you, specializing in jazz, R&B, blues, neo-soul, old school, funk, top 40, gospel, pop. We Be One Entertainment. Weebone Live. With DJ and karaoke packages available, make one call. Contact WeeboneENT.com.
Attention commercial property owners. You own.
All right. We're back. The Reverend Bones Show is on the air. How are you guys doing? It's Sunday night. We're right here, Vent Radio. I want to introduce my co-hosts. They're here. They're in the studio. The one, the beautiful Bianca B. Natural Barber.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Mic up. What up? Yeah, we got Bianca in the house, and we got the one, the only Scotty B.
What's up, Reverend Bone?
What's happening? Oh, your mic is good.
I got a the. Oh boy, here we go. Yep, here it is. My wife got me at home. Now I'm gonna get it here. This is it. All right, here we go.
What she say? You got a big mouth?
I'm just gonna be disciplined.
Oh man.
I usually get in trouble and hit. So, hello, my name is Felipe. Scotty couldn't be here tonight for your show.
Okay.
This is live from Mexico, Skyping in. Okay.
Philip, what's up?
No, Felipe.
Felipe.
What's the matter with you?
I don't have an accent.
African American. What's up, Reverend?
Hey,
Bone?
man, we're here. We're live. We're in the studio. We made it through the snow. The roads are bad.
Yeah.
If anybody's out driving tonight, be extra careful.
Yeah.
And
there's more on the way too.
Few accidents today.
Yeah.
A big pileup made it.
It's like we forget
today.
every time how to drive in the snow when we have clear roads for more than a week, right?
That was 94, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that on Facebook. It was terrible. I mean, it was a lot of cars. It wasn't just.
It was like almost a 15 pileup.
Oh, really? Today?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
On 94.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, praying for those people. Wow.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just had an accident a few weeks ago. Somebody ran in the back of me, and it's I'm still waiting on my car now. It's in the shop.
Yeah.
Still got to go for therapy. It's crazy. It's just your life is really vulnerable when you get into a vehicle, right?
Yeah.
We just take for granted we're gonna get in the car and make it back home safe, but it's really not guaranteed.
Not at all.
Especially in these inclement weather conditions. But what's going on, y'all? Y'all feeling all right?
Yeah.
You know? It's 2021.
Snow make me just want to get in the bed.
Snow kind of.
See, she says what I want to see. That's what I'm
Snuggle in
saying.
the house.
Yeah.
Right. Can I have my favorite chips?
Right. Some cocoa.
Chill.
Did somebody say with a glass of wine? I didn't say that.
Well, see, that's probably what people are doing now. I don't know why nobody's calling in. I want you guys to call in tonight because I want to know who's out there, who's listening. It's wide open. We're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about tonight. We're doing freestyle Reverend Bone Show. So if you want to talk about sports, you can call in. We got the Packers loss to Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah.
31-26. That's what the final score was. 31-26. The Green Bay Packers lose to Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks, right? Here's Tom Brady leaves New England, goes all the way down south to a whole nother team, and he's going to another Super Bowl. He's 43 years old.
Stop this.
You can't make this stuff up, man. This is just good. This is good theater. This is good TV. This is good drama. And the other teams are playing later on tonight. That's the Kansas City Chiefs are playing the Buffalo Bills.
Yes, Buffalo.
And 2 young quarterbacks, 2 young dynamic teams. It's going to be a great Super Bowl.
Here we go.
All right? We're going to have a Super Bowl party, too, right?
Yeah. Where's the Lions at? I mean, did somebody say
don't
Lions?
even,
did I say that? I
yeah.
didn't say that.
That's a bad word, man.
That's funny.
Can we censor him? Can we
Yeah,
censor?
censor the word.
We got to censor
Lions,
button. Lions, come on.
I had to throw that in.
You must be talking about the Wiz. Or
She
something.
she actually cut me off when I said that.
Right. No, we're not talking Lions.
No, don't call it on that.
They got a new coach. We can say that much. They got a new general manager. We say that much. And Matt Stafford is going to be traded.
Yep, he's gone.
He's going to be traded. He's going to have an opportunity to hopefully play for a winning franchise because he's a good quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know B don't know nothing.
Yeah,
what we
I don't know.
Yeah, but Tyron, come on. I mean, here I go.
She like, what colors do they wear?
Right.
Oh my
This all
God.
Do they play where it's warm?
Right. Yeah.
But Tyron, I got some. Let me throw a monkey with you. I got $46 million for him. I didn't like that. I don't think he did.
Oh, Matt
Stafford, yeah.
But man, nobody. It's all about what you can negotiate, right? It's not what you're worth. It's what you can negotiate.
Yeah.
But they get paid $46 million.
He got 46 signing
for 2
bonus.
Yeah. Listen, he got $125 million contract, right?
Right.
He was the highest paid quarterback for a while.
And
that's
that's
making average $25 million a year.
Yeah.
To play football.
Maybe I need to find me a football player.
Yeah, you need to.
You touched
if they holler, you better holler back. We got a call coming in, all right?
I believe so.
Let's get this caller. Hello, this is the Reverend Bones Show. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Reverend Bone, this is Smoke Jones. I'm calling from Detroit.
Oh, Smoke, what's going on?
What's happening with you, brother?
Oh man, I'm doing great. How you doing?
Oh well, you know what? I'm smelling conspiracy right here.
Okay. You think it was something in the game?
Now look, man.
Uh-huh.
Look. I think that I love football. I've been a football fan for a long time.
Right.
But I realize that there's a lot of money in this game, and I think there is an agenda behind the sport.
Okay.
And I just can't buy that Tom Brady leaving New England, coming to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
right,
is going to go to Green Bay, beat them to go to the Super Bowl to play in his home stadium.
Right.
Then I think Mahomes is going to end up winning his game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're going to see a ceremony of the passing of the torch, right? You're going to see the greatest of all time, so they say, play in the Super Bowl against the new GOAT,
right?
Because they want to crown him already,
right?
I just think this is a perfect bow to put on this season, on the career for Tom Brady, and to solidify Mahomes as being the greatest quarterback to not even finish his career yet, right?
Okay.
That's,
hey, I like it. I like what you're saying.
Yeah.
That sounds like, hey, every time you turn on one of these sports shows and all the shows that come on between the week before the game, what do they have? Narratives, side stories, back stories,
right?
And everything that you just said fits that same narrative. So you might be right, Smoke.
Yeah,
you might be right. It might. But my thing is, this is what always messes me up, Smoke. Even though sometimes I feel like the games might be fixed, when these guys make these unbelievable plays, man,
it's unbelievable.
You know, where they just by inches make a touchdown and all this kind of stuff. To me, that just can't be fixed. That's just got to be them trying to win and the other team trying to stop them and can't stop them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel you, though, because maybe refs are involved. Maybe the coaches are calling certain plays, calling certain defense cycles where they know. Because I really, just switching to another sport altogether, I think the Pistons are tanking on purpose.
Yeah.
I think they should tank on purpose. I think they should try to get the top #1 draft pick at the end of the year. But it seems like they're a good team, and they play good the whole 3 quarters, and then the 4th quarter, they just give away the game.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, so you might, you're right. It's got to be something to it. But hey, more power to Tom Brady, though, man. That brother still can throw that ball at 40. What is he? 43.
43.
43. Yeah, he can still do it, man. He can still do it. So I mean, I wish him the best. Even though I do think there's a little conspiracy involved, but you got to get out there and play the game, and you got to be a highly, skilled athlete to be able to do what they do. So I can't take it away.
Right. And while I got him on the line, man, I got to talk about who this guy really is.
Do it.
I got to tell you who this guy really
Do
is.
it.
There was a band that won, I think it was Blues Band of Detroit for the year last year.
It was
nice.
Was it?
Was Detroit? It was Jazz and Blues. It was actually third place on Channel 4, but we got voted as the third best jazz blues
third
band.
Best jazz blues band of Detroit was the Smoke Jones Band.
Look out.
And this is Smoke Jones on the line with us right here. He's one of the baddest singers, and this guy's voice is just amazing.
Nice.
So he's going to be doing a lot of things. We've been working together. We're doing some something on a whole nother level, but y'all be hearing about it later on.
Nice.
But Smoke's got music coming out. He's collaborating with people, and you guys keep your eyes out for Smoke Jones. We're going to have him in the studio, too. Of course, we're going to have him in the studio. But thanks for calling, man. What else is going on, Smoke?
Well, just like you said, man. Music is happening, and I'm going through some changes in my life.
Okay.
And it's funny. It's funny how music happens.
Okay.
There's a couple things happening, but it's causing me to sit down and look at things and put it on paper. Sometimes I just have to sing into my phone, or I have to write something. I'll just say something into my phone so I don't lose a thought.
Right. Come on,
felt
man.
it initially.
I know what you're talking
about. I'll put it like this: when you're a creative person, I think probably the best advice that you could give to other people who want to create is to not let your idea die. Not to let your idea fester for so long until it finally just withers away, and you can't access it the same way, right? It's like when you try and recall something that was authentic a month ago, it's not going to sound the same when you just try and recall it and write it down. Get it on paper, get it in your phone, however it comes out. You gotta get it down as the creative process. Otherwise, it's not gonna be right. I'm trying to do that right now and connect it with what's really happening in my life. But I got to tell you something, man.
What?
I told you this before. You are an inspirational person. You have a vibe about yourself, the way you speak. You're such an encouraging person. Just the way you just gave me that little intro right there. I've wanted to work with you since I've heard you play, but just interacting with you as a person, man, that helps a person be creative. When a person is encouraged and you say, oh, this brother can sing, or look out for this guy, that makes you want to go to the lab and draw up something good.
Absolutely, though, man. That's real talk, bro. You inspired me, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to everything that we guys got in store for us, man. You got positive energy. You're a positive brother, and you definitely are gifted, man. So the world needs to hear your gift, and I'm just thankful to be able to know you as a brother and a friend now. So that's what's up.
Amen.
Nice.
That's what's up. And you from the
Detroit.
Metro Detroit. So we got to hold each other down.
That's right. There it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we're gonna be talking. I'm gonna be having you on the show. We got a lot of great shows coming up, and we're gonna line some stuff up. And I just want to make sure when you come on, we be able to celebrate everything that you're doing. So we're gonna be talking about it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, keep it going, brother. I'm encouraged. I love that show. Love the guests. Love the subject matter. Love the talk in the beginning before you even get the thing started, brother. You got it.
Right.
So
Right.
All right, y'all.
Take care.
Hey, man, blessings. All right, thank you. Thank you, Smoke.
Thank you.
All right.
Y'all have a beautiful Sunday.
All right, you too. The Reverend Bones Show is on the air, y'all. We having a good time. Call on in, 248-429-7224, 248-429-7224. This is what's going on. We got Freestyle Sunday tonight.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
You can talk about whatever you want to. Talk, Scott.
You want me to talk?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
You want to talk?
Say something.
All right,
Say something to the people.
I'm going to say something. Here it is. Anyways, here we go. Political. So we're on our third day. Call in. Tell us what you think. How's it going?
Politics.
Is he doing all right? Is he doing good?
Is who doing good?
I don't think that should be a question already. It's only been 3 days.
All right. I'm just trying to
let him get his coat off. He gotta get his coat off first.
Bring the furniture in the house.
You know, yeah. He don't even know where his bedroom at yet.
Right.
You know, let him get in there.
Right.
You
He's
know,
moving the furniture and stuff.
So, if you got any comments on any of that,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
We got a new president, President Joe Biden,
and we're into
and a beautiful black queen.
And a whole new, and a whole new year.
A beautiful black queen as the vice president.
Yep.
History made.
2021. Yep.
It's only up from here. I'm excited.
Yep.
So congrats to the Biden Harris president. It's gonna be so great. I'm excited. Maybe I'm just excited that the other one's gone. The other one's gone.
Well, I
think I'm really excited about that part. That the other one's gone.
Right. Well, I mean, first of all, a lady becoming vice president is a landmark in itself. You know.
Man, just it's two things: her being a woman and her being a black woman.
Right.
We on the map, black queens.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, we are on the map. Like
That's true.
now,
That's
and
historic.
now we put like so much hope into her because now she has to represent for us black women like no other.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially it's something that's dominated by men.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's gonna be. Don't be coming up against my girl, okay?
Oh no, I love Kamala. I love Kamala.
We coming for y'all because
I'm with
you
it.
know,
I'm
and I
with it.
hope that Vice President Harris is gonna hold it down. You know, don't get intimidated. But she's not that type. You know,
Yeah.
black women ain't easy to be intimidated anyway.
Come on.
And I think she's gonna hold it down for us. Period. You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be great, and she
Yeah.
gets to show the world
Excellent.
our side of things,
Right.
and excellence.
I
For
love
sure.
it. I love it. Scott, would you like it?
You know, I'm happy at the fact when I see new things, new ideas come into play, like having a woman vice president, even black. It's just I like new things.
Diversity,
you know?
right?
Yeah,
Diversity,
I really do,
right?
Because I know then there's no limits. You know
It's
what
important.
people can do. You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
They're young black girls. Like when I saw the inauguration, that young girl, what was her name? Is it Amanda? Oh man, I
didn't
hate
get to
forget
see
her name.
it.
It was a young girl that did the poet. She's the national poet.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but I
think
did
it was
see her.
Amanda, something like
Yeah,
that.
yes.
She was beautiful. She
Yeah.
was only 22. She looked like she was 15.
Right.
I did
But
see pictures.
She's 22 years old. She stood up there, man. She delivered a poem that was almost as powerful as a speech from Obama or somebody.
Exactly.
And it was just so inspiring.
Absolutely.
You know, somebody my daughter's age, and she's just up there doing it for the culture, but not just for the culture, but for the nation.
Absolutely.
Right? Stand up and recognize what's going on in this country.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
There's some beautiful young black queens that are representing us in a proud way.
Absolutely.
And
I'm proud to be an American when I see stuff like that.
Amen.
You know, when I see stuff like what happened on the 6th, I'm like embarrassed for America, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, that's them fools. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when I see something like at the inauguration, it makes me like proud to be a father of a young black girl.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we are more than just the twerking, the busted challenges, and all of that stuff. We are so much more than that, black queens. And to see Kamala Harris, to see Yolanda Adams, who was performing at the inauguration, the young lady you just spoke of, Amanda,
Gorman,
just to see, what is
Amanda Gorman.
Gorman, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to you, Amanda Gorman. Thank you so much for representing for us black women.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, because like I said, we are more than just the typical, stereotypical black woman who is put in a box of, oh, well, all she do is she got an attitude. She can't do nothing, and all that she do is twerk all day. She got her OnlyFans page, and you ain't got nothing doing, nothing going for yourself. But it's so many of us out here who are doing the complete opposite, who are leveling up. And ready to be an inspiration to the ones who are coming after us. And so I just want to say, represent for us all day, black queens. We on here. We are. I can't wait for Michelle Obama to just be president. I'm just gonna put that in the atmosphere.
Tell her B for president.
That's what I'm waiting for.
I don't think she want to run. No,
I can't. Because y'all will put me out.
I don't think Michelle want to run.
I know, right?
She don't want to run.
Maybe something
She
is
was so
sparking
glad
her
to
in
get
a
out
couple
the
of
White
years.
House.
I know, right?
She was so glad to get out all that stress.
Man. Yeah.
She living her best life now.
Yeah, right, exactly.
She was looking good.
Keep me out of that mess. She's saying
she was looking, as they say,
my God.
fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. She slayed.
As she should. As she should, as a black woman.
I love it. And Barack, just he always so cool and
tight.
True
True love.
Right.
When I see them, I see true love. And I seen a meme, because I don't watch TV and I didn't get to see the inauguration. I actually was taking advantage of sleeping because my baby was gone. So I was like, all right, I'm asleep.
Good night.
You know, so I get a little pass. But I seen a couple of memes to where they, you know, when each couple was walking, nobody was holding hands.
Oh.
Nobody paid attention to this, but I seen this meme and I was like, okay.
Oh, but they were. That's right.
And when Michelle and Barack Obama came, they were holding hands. And it just is like, wow, that's true love.
That's
like, if my husband is next to me, I'm not walking nowhere, something like that, where we are in front of the nation. Everybody's watching. And there's no way I'm not going to be holding my husband's hand. Like, it's just not that. Like, I feel like we in public.
Right.
We
and thank
we gotta
you.
represent.
And thank you. Right.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
I love them for that because it just gives me hope as a single woman who desires to be married, but in a true, genuine marriage, because there's a difference.
A big difference.
Oh, there's a difference.
And yes, and you're correct, because I like when a woman walks with me, holds my hand.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Very good, B.
I know that's right.
But she's talking the truth.
Barack Obama and Michelle Obama keep hope alive for
right.
true love.
Absolutely.
That's for facts, especially for the black families.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? You don't see too many great examples of that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of homes, divided homes, a lot of all that stereotype stuff. A lot of it's true.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to go above those barriers of stereotypes and show great examples, something that we can be proud of, something that we can celebrate. So awesome, Barack. So what do we think? What are we thinking about as far as the election goes? Now that we got Biden in there, right, and we got Kamala in there, what do you think about Trump? You think he's somewhere plotting something? I just kind of feel like in my mind that he's somewhere plotting to do something and come back with a whole nother, agenda or something, because he just seemed like he just went too quietly. You know what I'm saying?
But he really didn't, though.
He really didn't.
He's a sore loser.
Yeah, he's a
just
sore loser.
Just take your L in silence.
He's a
just
sore loser.
Keep it moving.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I guarantee in a couple of months it's going to be something.
Well,
Donald Trump is hooked up with Russia. And,
oh, my God.
I'm trying to come get us.
China.
He hooked up with aliens.
Right? Oh, my goodness.
No, but on a serious note, I got to do my research. Bill O'Reilly's his best friend. And he has a talk show, Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly.
Right.
I know the show. Yeah.
And, this is fact. And, one thing he is a businessman. Definitely not a leader, but he's a businessman, just like most guys, make their millions, you know what I mean? And he's got a 70 million fan base. So buying a network, causing problems, that's not supposedly on the agenda. Not getting out of the public eye, but taking that fan base he has and, maybe going into a network or something.
I don't trust him.
So what the whole thing is? It's going to be like the media this way, and the media this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like all that.
But that's the word. So on a real tip, not the plot thing, but that's the one thing.
That's what they're hearing.
Because you got to understand, whether you like it or not, if you have a big fan base, you got to sit back and go, hey, I can
make money off this fan base,
or direct it to the way I want to, a show,
right?
The way I need to, you know. If,
Oh, he loves to be on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Loves to see himself talk, loves to tweet. He's mad because his Twitter account got shut down.
Got taken down.
He's probably going to make a whole new Twitter network. He got enough money, though.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Buying a network would probably be the next...
Donald, why don't you just go...
Sit down
somewhere and make you a TV show and, just
don't
have
even
your own...
do that.
Play some
At
golf.
least we don't have to watch it, though, right?
We don't have to
play some golf.
Yeah, go
right. You done had your good for you. My thing is, and even though, I was talking to someone yesterday and I was saying, as a president, you cannot please everybody.
Exactly.
No.
You cannot. It's no way you can please everybody in this country. And so even if, someone who I did not vote for made it into office, at the end of the day, I have to accept it.
That's right.
Okay? I have to accept it because they're our president. No matter what I say or do, that's our president.
Right.
So you just live with it, right?
Exactly.
And so I did not vote for Trump, but he became our president. And so I just had to abide by whatever he put in place, And to me, you had 4 years.
Right.
It's your fault why you didn't win again.
Right.
You had one job. And obviously you couldn't do it right. Because if you did, then you would be back in the chair.
Right.
Back in the saddle
But you couldn't do it, and it's okay. We all win and we all lose.
Right.
Take your L and sit down.
Right.
And chill.
Try again maybe some other time. Because this time is over for you right now. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, well, you know, he in there. He my president. I got to respect him as that because that's what the Bible tells us to do anyway.
Right.
So, I mean, hey, you the leader of our country. I have no choice but to pretty much just... I guess be okay with it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, anyway. So, enough of Trump. Look about Kwame Kilpatrick while we on politics.
Kwame.
Representing for Detroit.
Kwame's out, y'all.
Kwame is out.
Oh, my goodness.
After having a 28-year sentence.
Yeah.
And only served 7.5.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, B?
I love it.
Okay.
Okay. I understand everybody does wrong. And to me, the 28 years was just a bit too much.
Okay.
Like, to me, although when you get in those political chairs, you are put on a big pedestal. You put on a big high pedestal, and they're expecting you to do great by the people you said you was going to do great by.
Right.
So, you know, Kwame didn't do so great by us in a sense.
Right.
But he served his time. I think 28 years was just too much. And he did what he did. It's okay. But I think the 7.5 years was enough for him to learn his lesson. He's not getting away easy with it because
He's gotta pay.
he still got to pay.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and he still can't run for how many years?
Well, he
20
can't.
years.
Well,
20? Oh, I didn't know it was
in
that
Michigan.
long.
Well,
Wow.
the most thing is he can't run in Michigan is what the real thing is.
Right, for 20
He cannot run in Michigan.
Okay. See, that's punishment enough, too, because it's not like, you know, I'm out and I'm about to run and try to get back in the swing of things. No,
Right.
you sit down. You sit down and chill for a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like being on punishment. It's like, oh, well, maybe you can come out and play the game, but you can't go over here to your friend's house.
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
I'm off punishment, but I ain't off punishment type of thing. So I feel like it's fair to me.
Yeah.
So congrats to you, Kwame Kilpatrick.
What you think, Reverend?
Kwame Kilpatrick. He's a local legend.
Yeah.
Right? Detroit's own Cass Tech graduate, right? I think he went to Michigan State maybe or something, U of M, one of those schools, lawyer.
Right.
Family is and been in politics their whole life, you know, his whole life. And he comes up and he gets caught up in the system.
Right.
I feel like all politicians get caught up in the system one way or the other. His problem is he got his buddies paid. And in the real world, that's the regular thing. If Scotty, if I'm in a position to get you paid and you're my buddy, I'm going to hook you up.
Right.
I'm going to hook you up, B.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you don't go by the rules of the hierarchy, then they'll find a way to break you down and put you in your place.
Right.
And I feel like that's what happened with Kwame. I feel like he didn't play their game.
Right.
He tried to play his own game.
Right.
And he got caught up.
Yeah.
And they made him pay for it.
Absolutely.
So justice was served. He went to jail.
Right.
He lost all of his career. He lost his family. He lost his wife. You know, and I feel like because we love him so much, we want to see him out of jail.
Right.
So I think it's a lot of people in the Detroit area that are glad that he's out of jail. I think there's a lot of people that hated him from the very beginning that feel like he should still be in jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they dislike what he did. But trust and believe there's so many other politicians that have gotten away with so much more than Kwame Kilpatrick that's never saw a day in jail.
Absolutely.
Or they saw probation or whatever. So I feel like the punishment that he received for what he did was extra harsh, and I feel like it was biased and prejudiced.
Absolutely.
You know, so now that he's out, I think that's the best thing that Trump ever did, as far as I'm concerned, was getting Kwame Kilpatrick out of jail.
Trump. I get that one.
I got to give it to him. Trump, you all right with me on your way out, boy? hey, keep make America great again.
Oh my God, this is Reverend.
Get my MAGA hat. Make America great again. Free Kwame. He heard our cry.
He did. He did.
You know, that's why I say nobody's all bad. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to tell my mom this. We was talking. She was like, "Oh, we're so excited. Biden won." I said, "What about all the people that lost? What about them?
Right.
They all tore up." I heard this lady on. I don't even want to say what station it was because I don't want to put it out there, but it was this lady on the radio station, a Christian, and she was crying. She said, "I'm just in tears. I just can't believe what is going on in this country, and they just took the election away from us, and my president is still Donald Trump." And I was like, wow, she is really emotionally and invested in this whole political cycle.
Right.
And I'm not. You know,
Right.
so it's hard for me to fathom somebody being in tears because their president didn't win.
Right.
But at the same time, hey, people are invested like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they so I don't want to gloat. You know, if my candidate won, I don't want to, you know, nah. Because somebody somewhere is in confusion right now. Just like we were when Trump won the election. We were like, what? Trump won? Are you serious? How did he win? He couldn't have won. Well, you didn't go vote, dummy, so he won. Right? So that's what happened. So this time around, we all went and voted, and it still almost won. So that lets you know how divided this country is. There's millions, 70 million, 700 million, whatever it is, 70 million people or more.
Oh no, that's just Trump's fan base.
That's just his fan base.
Right. Wow.
But there are millions and millions and millions of people in this country that like Donald Trump for whatever reason, that follow him for whatever reason, and we in our communities and in our everyday walk, when we go into the markets, when we go into the gas stations, we have to interact with people that voted differently than we did.
That's right.
And we have to find a way to work with each other and not look at each other as, you know, in a negative, biased way because of how you voted.
Right.
You know, and that's weird, though.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm telling you, I was at the police station. When I work in the police station, I heard some guys that don't look like me say some things around some guys that do look like me, and I could feel the tension.
Wow.
I could feel the tension. You know, it's like, oh, your guy finally won. I guess you guys are going to have a big party now.
Oh, boy.
Right.
I'm like,
keep the guns in the holsters, B.
I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Everybody just have to be okay with whatever the decision is at the end of the day. It's kind of like, you know, when basketball teams at the end of the game, no matter who won, what did they make the teams do? They had to go past each other and shake hands.
Right.
And I think it should be that way in the country.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, I didn't vote for your man's, but I mean, he won, so okay, well, let's see what he gonna do then.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how it should be.
What do you guys think? Call in 248-429-7224. 248-429. Even though you, I got my friend in Virginia watching. Come on, VA. Stephanie, call in 248-429-7224. 248-429-7224. I think we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna hear from We Bone Entertainment. We got a great spot, a great ad. If you need a band, if you need entertainment, if you need karaoke, if you need a DJ, if you need any type of entertainment, especially coming out of this COVID season, contact us at WeBoneENT.com. WeBone stands for We Be One. That's what we're trying to build: unity, love, connection, strength, power. We're better together. All right, we'll be right back. The Reverend Bone Show is on the air.
Are you searching for entertainment, but on the next level? We've got the band for you. We Be One Live. Detroit's livest band since 1997. Specializing in music for all ages. With more than 25 years of experience. We Bone Live. Are you planning a corporate event? Special birthday? Wedding celebration? Banquet or retirement celebration? We've got the band for you, specializing in jazz, R&B, blues, neo-soul, old school, funk, top 40, gospel, pop. We Be One Entertainment. We Bone Live. With DJ and karaoke packages available, make one call. Contact WeBoneENT.com.
Right. All right. We're back. The Reverend Bone Show's on the air. All right, we're going to wrap up the show, y'all. We've been talking about the Pistons. We've been talking about the Lions. We've been talking about the playoffs.
We didn't hear what Scotty felt about Kwame.
Wow.
Oh, Scotty.
Who's that little voice saying
Right.
that? Who's that?
That's April Berry.
That was like kind of like God. We need to hear from Scotty.
Right.
Do you really want to hear?
Your voice is in the studio.
Well, I mean, I took the time to look at it, the rap sheet, that the federal prosecutors looked at. It's a long one. It's extremely long.
Yeah.
And it's not stuff that, he just, walked into. It's stuff that he did.
Yeah.
And I believe that a person should serve out their sentence according to the law, not by a man in office that can just sign a paper. Because there's people in the jail right now going, so I got to be a politician to get somebody to give me a pardon. So I feel about the guys that are still in there. That's my thing. Do I think he should be? I mean, I really don't want to judge the man. I think a person should, whatever the judge says, and you have to, serve your sentence, This wasn't a serve of a sentence. This was somebody coming in, signing a paper, and doing it for reasons. So I don't think that was right. Because there's guys who are in the cell who are not getting that opportunity.
Yep, you're right. There's guys that are in the cell that should be pardoned. It's just like we were talking about reversing the marijuana laws, and there's a lot of people that are incarcerated that are in jail because of marijuana laws that have been reversed. So it's a lot of people that should be let out of jail that are in jail.
Right, and understand, when you're dealing with federal prosecutors in federal prison, there's no parole, and they look at it really hard. So when they put you in, you've done something, and that's when it took me to go look at his rap sheet, and it's extremely long. But like you were saying, I believe everybody should have a chance.
It's white collar crime, and when it comes to white collar crime, I'm different about white collar crime. I feel like whites get away with white collar crime. I feel like blacks don't get away with white collar crime.
Not even just white collar crime.
That's what it is.
Look at the Proud Boys and all of the mobs that are part of American history, period.
Right.
Those were criminal acts, murders,
they,
and stuff that nobody went to jail for.
But that's violent crime. I'm just saying when it comes to white collar crime, federal crimes and stuff like that. They got a whole different process of how they prosecute people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get caught with a bag of crack on the east side of Detroit, you get 15 years maybe if it's your third offense, or 20 years if your third offense. Kwame Kilpatrick's a white collar crime politician. There's all kinds of white. Remember what was that lady's name on the city council?
Kay Everett.
No, the one who used to talk all the time. Her husband was
her husband
Monica Conyers.
Monica Conyers. She served 2 years, and she was right back out.
Right back out.
And she took money, you know what I'm saying, and she was on the city council.
That was the only thing she did.
She was a vocal person in the community.
Yep.
So
she went to jail, and she was right back out. It seemed like,
So do you think Bobby Ferguson should be free?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember Bobby Ferguson.
Bobby Ferguson was the other guy that was convicted with Kwame.
I remember. I just don't remember how much time he got and what the details were. But what I said earlier, I feel like they were playing a game, which is the big boy game, right? Contracts, money, politics, espionage, all that kind of stuff. They were playing that game, and they didn't pay the dues to get pardoned from the people that could have pardoned them. That's how I feel about it. So if they did that, then they got caught up in the system, and now they're doing their time. And they say, don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Did you see how White Boy Rick was saying how nobody pardoned him, nobody was helping him out, and
See,
but that's the whole point of politics, right? Because he rubbed some people the wrong way. He ratted on the wrong people.
That's right.
And then those people are still powerful to this day. They got powers that reach all the way down where he was at on the parole board. Right. White Boy Rick, he didn't even really do nothing, did he? I gotta watch the movie.
Being Italian, I don't have any comment about the earlier old crime stuff. I gotta wash my hands clean of that, though.
Scotty, what crime family are you
Mafia
associated
thing? Oh no, I don't know nothing.
You sure?
No.
You ain't got no cousins and the Vinnies or
Big
nothing?
time.
Cousin Vinny's.
Oh my! I mean, I'm. My sister's watching right now. She might even call in. Yeah, my family is big time mafia.
Oh, really?
It was awful.
Oh,
I used to when I used to go over.
Wait! Don't say nothing that's gonna have me.
No. It was funny because I didn't know what was going on when I was a kid, and my uncle.
I didn't hear nothing, Uncle Vinny.
Right.
My uncle would just be really funny the way he would live his life, and when you're a kid, you just see the way he's living. You're like, what's going on? You know.
Wow.
Until you watch Goodfellas, and you're like, oh, that's what.
Man.
Yeah.
So who's the sponsor for your show? Make sure you shout out your sponsor.
My sponsor is Weebone Entertainment.
I know you played that, but they should hear
Weebone
it come
Entertainment.
from you.
Tyron, who's
is
this
our
lady
sponsor.
that came in and talking?
We got voices coming out of the.
Because she just, I don't know who this
studio.
is.
We got voices in the studio today. I told you it was freestyle tonight. It's freestyle tonight. Call in. We only got a few more minutes. 248-429-7224 if you want to talk about it. Whatever you want to talk about. I was going to bring up something, but I don't think I got time. I think I'll bring it up next time. But here's a question. I was going through my phone the other Facebook. Got too many friends. I got to delete some people, right? I'm going through. I'm deleting people that don't have pictures first and foremost.
That's the first.
Because that's just like, if you can't put a picture up, you don't need to be my friend.
Right.
If you look that bad. Anyway.
Do I have?
So I got to a couple, and I ran across a few of people that were deceased that I had not realized that were still in my friends section. And I was like, because I had to go right back all through that. And I mean, I saw at least 3 different people that have been deceased over maybe the last 2 years or whatever. And that's just kind of messed with me a little bit. I don't know how you feel about it. When do you delete people out of your Facebook or out of your phone library or out of your...
I struggle with that because I have quite a few that have passed away, especially since the whole COVID crisis.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I didn't delete them because most of them have children, and sometimes their children update their page and say, hey, we're doing something in memory of mom, da-da-da-da-da. So I haven't deleted because of that, and sometimes that's the only way the kids know how to that you were a friend of their parents and how to contact you. The thing I don't like is their birthdays still show up, and I found myself saying happy birthday, and then a wife says, well, thank you for still celebrating his life, but he's gone on to glory. I'm like, well, okay,
right,
my bad.
Wow.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, even with their birthdays coming around, I still, even with my loved ones who I come across who are deceased, like I still write on their walls, like, hey, cuz, happy birthday, love you, miss you. Even though, of course, we know.
Right.
They can't see it. They're not there. You know, but it's like you can see other people's posts, you know, on their page and stuff. And it's kind of like, to me, like, a pick-me-up, like, you know, because people be putting, like, different little memories they had and stuff, and so it's like, you know, when you feeling like it's like, hey, I'm sad, it's like you look at everybody who's writing on there, and it's like you feel a sense of just, like, love, like some kind of peace that comes over you. So I would, as far as Facebook, I wouldn't delete them as a friend on Facebook. And now Facebook is actually doing it to where if they're flagged, like, you know, if so many people keep putting, like, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, then what Facebook does is they turn their page into a memorial page.
Oh, really?
And nobody is, it's like no traction can come through it, like no traffic. Like, so nobody can't hack that account. It's like, oh man, Auntie Mary been gone for 3 years. How did she inbox me? Like,
oh my God.
Well,
my
that
goodness.
happened to my cousin just Friday. Her friend passed away Wednesday. And she got a message from her friend on Friday. And she was like, why would y'all do this to me? Like, this is not funny, nothing. And I was like,
Right. No, Facebook has to get flagged, and then they switch it to a memorial page.
So she just passed away, so it probably was not flagged.
Right. Well, me, I get scared. Like, as far as the phone numbers, I was telling you, B, as far as the phone numbers are concerned, I get rid of them because I'd be scared of somebody calling me from the other side. And like I get a phone call, I'll be like, wait a minute, that person's calling me and they died like 4 years ago. This ain't right. Okay, hold on a second. Do I answer the phone? Okay.
What if they're saying, I forgot to tell you where the money was?
Oh, man.
Like, are you going to hang up?
Yeah, but I don't know. It'd be like, I don't know. Like I said, the picture, the Facebook and all that, I'm definitely keeping. But as far as their phone number, you're gone. Because I'm scared. 3 in the morning, I'm sleeping. All of a sudden, You know, somebody's been gone for 2 years. The phone's ringing. I'm like,
Right.
what?
And then people numbers get recycled.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, so people couldn't be.
So you gone?
Yeah, somebody else got your number now,
That's
and now they
exactly
calling.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so that'll probably be a little different because it's like
If my phone start ringing from somebody that I know,
See?
Oh my God.
Now you know why you're gone.
I am not answering.
That's hilarious.
And
I
then,
am not
well,
answering.
April's saying, what if they, or if you got some money, I'm not answering. I don't care.
All right.
I'm different.
Uncle
I'm
Bob calling me.
I'll be like, hello,
Grandma.
Uncle Bob's been dead for 5 years.
Right, he's been dead for
That's
Uncle
hilarious.
Bob.
Right.
That's almost like that show. Well, I can't talk about no shows. We don't watch TV, but American Gods is on.
Yeah.
On Sunday nights. Y'all check that out. American Gods. It's a crazy
What's that
show.
about?
American Gods.
Yeah.
It's like it's like everybody has different gods that they pray to, right? And from the beginning of time. So these gods are actually in human bodies walking around on the earth like me and you, but they actually represent Zeus, or they represent Thor, or they represent one of those mythical gods that people still pray to. So the old gods are teaming up to have a fight with the new gods. The new gods are the internet.
Oh my God!
Different
Clash of the Titans.
different people that represent the internet or represent media or something like that. Yeah, racial bias, and they got this one Queen of Sheba. She's like, oh man. Anyway, so y'all got to check it out. American Gods. It's on Stars.
It's
on
a
Stars.
series.
Yeah, it's a series on Stars, and it's this is season 2 that's in now. I watched season 1. Actually, when I was diagnosed with COVID on my quarantine, I binge watched it while I was sick as a dog. I'm like, man, this is really good. The only thing that kept me awake.
Right on.
But yeah, American Gods is coming on tonight.
American Gods.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta say something for me. Oh,
tell me about it.
I just saw the trailer today for Godzilla and King Kong. It's ready. It's good. Go see
What?
it. Godzilla.
They made another Godzilla
And King Kong. Warner Brothers just released it
Are you
today.
serious?
I watched it. Check it out.
Wait a minute, Warner Brothers?
Yeah. I'm
Is
telling
it gonna be like the Marvel?
Well, you know, I saw the trailer and it was
I'm about to get
pretty
excited.
good. You know, it was pretty cool.
Godzilla.
Yeah, and King Kong.
And King Kong.
Yeah, I know.
Man, I grew up on Godzilla
I know.
and King Kong.
And they haven't done one in years, so it's gonna be fun. It's pretty cool. You know, I don't watch much TV. I'm like
See,
so when I do see stuff, you know, don't laugh at me. But
You also see him. He over here like, oh my God.
Right, they got one movie where
Look, I play
Freddie
bass.
and
I like
Jason go on a
Godzilla.
speed date.
Yeah, Freddie and Jason, they didn't wear them out.
I like Godzilla.
I love Godzilla.
I like my bass. I like Jesus. I don't have many
Wait a minute.
things.
When I was a kid, Godzilla was the deal, okay? Godzilla,
He's the man.
Gamera.
There it is. My man over here. Go.
Come on.
Rodan,
Godzilla,
Rodan. Let it go.
And all the Chinese people that used to be getting ate up and killed.
Now check it out. They
speak.
haven't made a Godzilla King Kong since 1967. So dig it. Here we go.
See?
And really, the trailer, I saw the effects and everything.
The graphics.
And everybody saw probably the King of the Monsters, the last one, which was, geez, it's seriously, the graphics is
That's what I'm saying with the stuff they got now with the Hulk and with the Thor and all this Marvel stuff. This is I gotta see this.
So
man.
Watch the trailer when you leave today.
So
Watch
the trailer's on YouTube?
Yeah, just go to Godzilla King Kong. The trailer.
All right, that's the show, y'all.
Marvel made it?
We're going to go watch Godzilla
I think
and
Warner
King
Brothers
Kong.
is sent underneath. No, it's not. It's not. It's not animated. It's
real.
It's real.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's a real like machines or something that they.
You know how they do the CG. You know the whole. Special effects. I don't know how they do it.
So Godzilla.
Watch. I mean, there's a trailer. You can watch.
Larry
it.
Nix, what's up, Larry Nix? Hey Lydia. Hey Angie.
You know.
Yeah, that's cool.
People are tuning in on my Facebook, so I'm gonna let them see you guys. So you can see everybody
There we go.
in the studio. Those are the ladies. So this is the Reverend Bones Show. We're on live. Nobody wanted to call in and talk to us tonight. 248-429-7224. We had a wide open
We talked to
phone line.
Smoke.
Yeah, we did talk to Smoke Jones, and that's my man.
Jones, yeah.
Listen, we're gonna be doing something with Smoke Jones.
Nice.
That's gonna be like
Look out.
groundbreaking.
Look out.
So just get ready. I'm gonna be announcing
When's
it on
that gonna
social media.
When's that gonna happen?
February.
Roughly February. Okay.
It's gonna be great. So as far as shows, I just want to talk about some shows that you guys might like that got canceled. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the 86th
Okay.
I never watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh, look, B don't even watch TV. She like, what is that? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Canceled.
I don't know what that is.
Last Man Standing.
My wife knows every show.
Canceled. And one of my best shows, Homeland, that was on Showtime.
You like that?
Homeland? Yeah, when they're talking about spies and CIA and FBI and
I do like stuff.
Oh, I love that kind of stuff. And you know, when they're talking about like overseas in the Middle East, how they get all this underground information and how people's lives are like on the hinge of being killed because they're telling the United States something, or the United States is crooked, is more crooked than the countries over there, and they exposing all that in real time on a real show in America.
Look out.
It's like the most real show on TV.
Okay.
Because you
Tyra,
actually get a chance to see.
Did you go outside to play when you were little?
Hey.
I feel like he's he's sponsoring for that.
I'm trying to tell you, this Homeland. Listen, I told my boy about it. I got him hooked. He binge watched like 7-8 seasons in like 2 weeks.
Wow.
Homeland is that deal because what they do, they take you behind the scenes. I love behind the scenes.
Yeah, okay.
So you can see how do they figure out how they find a spy over in a whole nother country.
Yeah.
How do they get this intelligence? How do they get this information?
That's
How
your
do
new
they
show,
take
B.
your phone and track you wherever you go with these chips and all this kind of stuff? But it's way beyond what we see on a regular basis. It's like some people in the back room, up under the basement, 20 20 feet below, 20 stories under the ground. They got all these big computers and stuff.
Right.
Spy stuff.
Yeah.
All right, B, you got to watch it.
What?
Oh, he said 8 seasons.
Oh, yeah, I know.
After
one,
Homeland,
like,
Homeland is 8 seasons with like maybe 10 episodes per season. It's something that you have to like invest in that.
Right.
But
that sounds good though. I do like stuff like that. I actually was talking to my stepmom the other day about like how Secret Service people, how they're scouted and everything. You have to have like a certain IQ and stuff. And they send special people to you directly.
Right.
Basically, like almost snatch you up type of thing.
Well, you're right, B. Honestly, my cousin flew F-16s in Desert Storm. When I would meet him, he was like this well-together guy. And the minute he lost 20/20 vision, he was off that jet. He never flew again. I mean, everything is when I was a kid and I go, everything was. I mean, they're very. He had the perfect build, perfect height, perfect eyes. You know, just to do that job. But when you can't do that job, and it's like really like how bad was your eyesight? He goes like 19, 20. You know, just went.
I gotta ask y'all this one time before we go. Are y'all taking the vaccine?
Here it is.
No.
Are y'all taking the vaccine?
April, are you gonna take it?
How do you feel about this vaccine? Because I still don't know.
I'm gonna wait because I want to see how it goes.
I'm leaning on no because I already had the virus. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like every day I'm taking zinc, I'm taking vitamin B, I'm taking vitamin C, D, I'm taking all the CMOS just to keep my immune system strong because I'm building antibodies. But my mom's like, "Are you gonna get the shot?" And I'm like, "I don't think so." "No, you gotta get the shot." And I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
I know people who have gotten it already.
Yeah, because the mindset is if you don't get the vaccination, then you're not safe, right? Is that the mindset? Or
not for me.
Or is it if you do get the vaccination, then you don't know what's in your body?
Hey, B, did you hear anybody getting side effects?
Not yet. Not from the people that I know. One of the ladies who I sing with at church, she has gotten it. She got both dosages too.
Wow. Yeah, you gotta get 2, right?
It. Yeah, so she's completed it.
How far apart?
I think a week.
Oh.
I think a week and a half.
I'm gonna wait because I want to see how it goes. You know.
Yeah.
That seems to be a lot of people's.
Bishop Van and his wife received the vaccine this week.
Nice.
Bishop Van, I did see that. They put that on Facebook.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
I'm not knocking it.
So they got a lot of people that are being examples and taking a step forward to be an example for people, and I think that's good.
It is.
And I think that people that are for it should do that because it'll help those of us that are on the fence or people that are totally against it. Because some people are like totally against. Oh, I'm not getting the vaccine. I don't know. It's just.
I'm waiting to see.
I never got the flu shot though.
No,
I was just one of those people.
Not.
I just didn't believe. I needed the flu shot.
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of like on that now. I feel like I don't need, but I don't know. because
One of the things that kind of scared me today is some of the scientists was making a point to say the vaccine is not a cure.
Right.
Like, don't look at this as a cure to mean you're not going to get it. This will help to make it, less possible for you to get it. But in the event that you do, you may not end up with the, more leaning toward death from it. Being able to get over it, just as a lot of people have. My issue with it is because there was not enough study done. There was not enough of a whole bunch of stuff that was done. And when you read the data, it's like inconclusive. We'll get back to you on that. And I'm going to wait. Because
I'm waiting.
One of the things that I realized that we're not talking about because we're so more into the vaccine is what Tyron was saying, building your body up naturally, eating healthier. We're not even looking at that because these things can't take us out as fast if we're not in a situation where we're already jacked up in the first place. Because now they're beefing up getting the other type of vaccines. Like, they're shooting older people now with the pneumonia shot and making you get the flu shot if you don't get the vaccine and all that. My mom has never had a pneumonia shot. She went to the doctor the other day and they told her, you can't return to work unless you get this. And I'm like, I never even knew that was a shot. I heard of the flu shot, but I didn't know about a pneumonia shot. So it's all over the place. I say get healthy, period.
Thank you. I agree with that 100%.
But don't you think that they're going to make it where it's going to be a requirement?
A mandate? I don't think so.
I work for the schools, and I did ask that question to my supervisor, and he actually superintendent, which is way up there. And right now, the law can't make me. Constitution cannot make me.
Right now.
Right now, thank you. Key word. Right now.
Right.
Now, me personally, I'm waiting because I want to see how it goes. I have some medical conditions, and I just want to wait and see how it goes because I don't want it to affect me and mess me up.
So Scotty, how could it change? Who could change it? The president, or how does that work? Congress?
No, the president can't do that on executive order. It has to be done through Congress. Pass the House, pass the Senate.
So if somebody brings up a bill in Congress,
yes, it has to be
change
passed.
The law. It goes to the House.
I feel
like it's not going to happen.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that don't want to be told what to do, and then of course you have the other side, same old thing. Everybody's
because majority always wins. The majority is always the popular opinion, right?
Right.
So the popular opinion is, just for example, remember we was doing what we was doing the other day, and I did a video, and somebody called me up. Sure enough, hey, you guys didn't have on no mask, and all this kind of stuff because they're trying to police other people's events or other people's happenings, and they feel like if they see you without a mask on, you're violating every rule that they keep hearing on television, which is to wear a mask.
Well, we need to know our facts, and like you said, if we don't do the right thing with our body, we're going to be in trouble, Right. When I lived in San Diego years ago and I first got diabetes, I really had to study and get healthy. I mean, really figure out what things are so that I wasn't being lied to.
Right.
You remember I told you about vitamin C. People take absorbic acid. It's wrong. There's nothing in it that will do anything for you. Potatoes and green beans have the highest content of vitamin C in the world. Get to it. There's one fact. Those are things I didn't know.
Right.
And like you were saying, if you don't get your body right, you're not gonna really. It's not gonna happen. Get your body right.
Gotta get my body right.
Oh Lord.
We're going into a song here.
Get my body right.
But you're right though. We got to get our bodies in. Because that helps. Hello.
Yeah.
I haven't taken the flu shot.
Yeah.
I just don't believe people should take anything that their body hasn't been taken for thousands of years. We have natural
people
things that take care of ourselves.
They're not taking the flu shot. I feel like the vaccine came up too quick, and we are being tested as guinea pigs without knowing the side effects.
A lot of folks feel that
its
way.
Actual. Or if it actually works. Okay, this is what people are saying on my Facebook.
I agree with that.
A lot of folks feel that way.
Feel like a guinea pig, right?
And I'm not knocking people because God has put people on this earth who study medicine. And God bless you because it ain't me.
Right.
So thank you to the people who study medicine and who have the skill, who have the knowledge of, you know, being doctors or nurses or whatever like that. So I'm not knocking those people because I don't want to be like, well, you came up with this vaccine and I don't trust you. And it's like, well, but I did study and go to school for this and I'm smart and I'm, you know, like that. So I do trust those people because we need those people. It wouldn't even be a vaccine without those people. And so I do trust them in a sense. However, I'm just like kind of leery about it because of the 2 dosages, because I've never heard of any other vaccine that had 2 dosages. Everything else was just 1. And I just feel like it is kind of like trial and error like right now. So that's kind of why I'm like, I'm going to wait maybe 2 years from now or something when I know for sure it's like, okay, we really got it going. Then I'll be like, okay, possibly. But really, if I don't think I really need it, I'm just not going to take it. Like,
I think what made me a little leery about it is I don't trust that it was created really to save people or help people. I think it was just a business decision because of economic reasonings. And I don't think it really was about the people. And so, yes, we are in some sort of a way guinea pigs because of business. And that flows for multiple areas in our society. But for this particular thing, I think it could work. It may not work. I don't really think they care. I think it's on us to determine, should I trust this? If I do, I'm going to get it. I'm going to let you know what you need to do and get the information.
You know, Tyron, at the end of the day, I trust Jesus.
All right. I know that's right.
I'm sorry. I'm just telling you.
I trust Jesus,
trust
too.
Jesus, but then also we have to remember that I believe that there's a reason why there was a physician as one of the disciples. I believe that was a reason.
Oh, absolutely.
And I believe it wasn't just, oh, okay, we're just going to let him join. No, I trust Jesus, but I trust the fact that he trusted a physician to be one of the disciples.
Absolutely.
And so with that.
Is there a doctor in the house?
And me, it's just me. I would take the vaccine because, number one, I want to take it. So if it is something wrong, then my son and my family can say, okay, we can't take that vaccine because this is what happened. But then if it is something that is right, then I want to be the one to say, okay, it's okay for you to take it. And I just don't believe, because anybody know Bishop Van, he has underlying conditions. God has delivered him, but he had some serious, very serious health conditions. And I don't believe that he would risk his life to take the vaccine if it was something other than this is something that we possibly need.
Right. I can dig that too, but I guess I can't really rely on other people's decision because some people do things out of fear. And I just can't rely on that just because you're a bishop or you know you got high power or whatever kind of place. You, at the end of the day, you still a man, you still a woman.
That's right.
And we are human.
That's right.
And titles don't matter. So it's like, you know, even though I respect and honor Bishop Van, you know, I just can't go off of that just because he is a man of God and he has you know high position. Because at the end of the day, like I said, we all. Some people just do things out of fear. I know I've talked to a couple of older people, and I think most of them are taking the vaccine out of fear. And this is just being completely honest. A lot of them are doing it because they're scared. You know, because they're like, well, I'm older. Because in the beginning, you know, it was, oh my God, the older people, those are the ones we got to watch out for. And then it started flipping because at first it was like, oh, the young people, fine. They do whatever they want. But it was like, oh, you got to watch the older people. So I think in the beginning it was like, oh my God. And so my own grandmother is just like, oh, I'm definitely getting it because she's scared. And I'm just like, I get it because she's older. She's 80 and she's just like, I don't know what I'm going to do, you know, just in case I get it. And if I don't, but I want to be safe, you know. But I think a lot of it is decision of because of fear.
Yes, in the beginning, last year, we were in a room, you know, discussing like what to do with the elderly, who's going to take people to the doctor. It was an 87-year-old woman in the room, and somebody coughed. The way we looked at her, the lady that coughed was like, what is you doing here?
Oh my
And it was like, it was so, I felt so bad for the girl. She was like, I don't have it. I don't have it. But it was like a fear, like if you sneeze in front of an old person or older person, or anything.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta get out of here.
And then my mother was 91 in a nursing home, had every illness. Doctor calls me and says, Scotty, I'm not going to ruin your day, but your mom got COVID. I get off the phone, I go, this is it.
Man.
Because she's so fragile.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks later, she don't got it anymore. She's doing all right. I said, what the heck, Ma? Look at you.
Wow.
She beat it.
Yeah.
Man.
Passed away later. I'm natural causes, but not because of that.
Right.
I'm like, look at you.
Yeah,
What
it's not.
the heck?
It's not.
So I don't know. You see, now I got somebody who's fragile, who got COVID, real fragile guys. You know, and
right.
So what?
Somebody. I heard this stat, and I don't know how scientifically proven, but it seems like it makes sense. Out of all the people that are in the world, 99.9% people that get COVID will recover.
Yeah.
99.9% of people will recover.
0.01.
They're trying to do a study now that they're saying it may be certain cells that the people that have passed away or that get it to the extreme, there may be something in your stomach, a cell or something in your stomach or somewhere in your intestines or something that connects to it a lot faster and causes you to go to the extreme as opposed to another person who doesn't carry that cell or gene. And it doesn't affect them the same. Makes sense. So they're doing studies on that, which I think is great.
Right.
Nice.
So you're not trying to scare me, are you?
So the idea is it's not a death sentence.
Right.
And that's what I kept reminding myself when I saw my positive test. It's not a death sentence.
No.
People are recovering every day. There are more people that are recovering than that are dying.
Yeah.
And there are a lot more people that are going to get tested positive over the next 6 months, year, whatever. Even after the vaccine, people are going to continue to test positive for it. So with more people surviving, how are they going to get people to take the vaccine? Because every day you turn on the news, they're going to say 1,500 more people tested positive for COVID-19 today and 15 more deaths. So that's what's going to keep driving your psyche to say, hey, this COVID thing's still around. We got to get tested. We got to do this. We got to do that. And we got to get the vaccine so this will go away.
Well, let me tell you how powerful the mind is. Because in January, my boss, I'm telling you, he's a workaholic. He hasn't missed a day in 22 years. Okay?
Okay.
In January, me and him got deathly sick. I mean, really bad. I couldn't breathe. He didn't come to work for 4 days. Never happens. No problem. The mind. I don't know the word COVID. In January, never heard of the word. Don't know anything about any symptoms.
Right.
You're talking about last year.
Yeah, last year. So here I am. I can't breathe. I got diabetes. I'm shaking. I got the flu, or whatever it feels like, Okay, here's me. I got to go to rehearsal. I got to do that. Guys, stay away from me. I got the flu. And I'm moving on. And then a week later, I'm rocking and rolling. My boss, we sit down. He tells me the same thing. Scott, I was so sick I couldn't breathe. I don't know what that was. 2 months later, what was it, March? It comes out. He looks at me across from me. He goes, oh, my God, Scott. Did we have that?
Right.
And he goes, you know what, though? The power of the mind. He goes, we would have freaked out if we'd have known the name of what was going on.
And
Especially
it probably would have
me,
killed you.
because me, I'm like this. Oh, really? The lights are off in the room? Oh, God, I'm going to die. You know how you freak out your mind? But I didn't know. Yeah. So here's me. Got to go to rehearsal. Got to go here. I'll take a couple days off work. I'll be okay.
Right.
And I'm okay. I just moved on because I didn't care. I didn't have that.
You didn't have the knowledge of what was going on in the land.
Now, sometimes what you know can kill you.
I'm
telling you, like what was crazy to happen to me in February of last year, I was in New York City at the Apollo Theater. So excited. I'm like, this is the Apollo Theater. It's my birthday weekend. I'm about to have a great time. But there was a strange wind. And I've never had anxiety issues or nothing like that. Something just came over me, and I was like, I called my family, like, I got to get home. I got to get up out of New York. Something is not right.
For
this
real?
wind, this energy is something. They was like, what happened to you? What's going on? I'm like, I don't know, but I got to get up out of here. I, halfway cried on the highway because I'm like, I don't know what just happened, but I had to get up out of there. And then when they said that it had hit New York so hard, I was sitting there like, oh, my God.
Right.
Was I just there?
Right.
And so do I go to the doctor now? Like, what am I supposed to do? I was so paranoid. I was going to the doctor. They're like, you're okay. Nothing's wrong with you. No, I was scratching my arm. I think that's a sign of it. That's a symptom.
Oh, my God.
I was like, no, you're okay.
Man. Man, I'm glad you.
I don't even show those pictures. It was crazy. When I went that day, I was so like posting on Facebook. I have not posted not one of those
Oh my God.
since.
Right.
I'm like, that was the day.
That was
Right,
the day.
right.
Ooh.
And I was in the mist.
Man,
New York, New York.
that's
Weird
crazy.
wind.
I think COVID is gonna be a forever thing, whether we want to believe it or not. It's gonna be a forever thing, like the flu.
Like the flu.
The flu has been around forever. It's not going nowhere. Like, it's either you gonna get it or you not. And I just believe that COVID is gonna be the same exact thing. It's just a forever thing. It's just getting control over it.
So if you want to get the vaccine, go get it. And then call us at 248-429-7224. Tell us how you feeling. Tell us what it's like, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Keep us posted because most of us here are going to wait and see.
We gonna wait.
On the Reverend Bone Show, we kind of on that wait and see basis. I'm going to keep my mask on in public areas. I'm going to wash my hands, hand sanitizer like I've been doing for the last 10 months. And we're going to trust God. Like he said, we're going to trust Jesus to get us through whatever. Because it's not people just dying from COVID. It's people dying from everything every day. And if it's your time to go, I'm a firm believer that's your day to go. But until it's your day, and only God knows your day, we strive to be here.
That's right.
We trying to keep hope alive.
Yeah.
So once again, this is the Reverend Bone Show. We had a little extra time today. We went over because it was freestyle. Next week, I'm going to have a guest in the studio all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to have Smoke Tages, great producer, great drummer.
Absolutely.
Detroit native. He's in Atlanta. He's working with Arrested Development and many other groups. He's going to be our guest in the studio by way of Skype next Sunday. And then we've got some great guests coming in the month of February. February is Black History Month, Scott.
Amen.
Black History Month all month. So we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. We're going to be bringing in some guests. So we got Ralph Armstrong. We're going to be bringing Ralph Armstrong. He's a Detroit legend.
Nice.
We're going to try to line him up for February. And we got a lot of people coming up. So
And so.
And so, yeah. Oh, of course. But we got a special video presentation for Soul. It's going to be coming up. I'm waiting on the date, though.
So we're releasing on February 1st.
Okay.
February 1st, Soul, everybody.
So the next show will be February the 6th, I think. 5th, 6th, something like that.
7.
6 or 7. So
when you become a star, will you still come on the show?
Absolutely.
See, that's what I like about being down there.
Yeah.
Because if I make a lot of money, I'm leaving y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go.
She already a star, man.
I gotta go.
You seen these pictures and all these videos?
She's a star.
She's already a star. And she's our co-host over here on the Reverend Bone Show.
Oh, yeah.
Scotty B, you a star.
That's
Are
right.
you kidding me?
Man, you
One
a
of
legend.
the coldest bases in the city of
Man,
Detroit.
listen, they know you all over the country.
That's right.
Stop it.
Tasha Cobb Leonard.
Stop it.
Is that her name? Tasha Cobb Leonard. She talks about you all the time, man.
You know, she's a nice person.
She said,
to me.
that's that white guy from Detroit.
She was very nice.
She's
Very nice to me.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, she's a very nice person.
Dorinda Clark Cole, Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole.
Calls me. My mother comes to the show, calls me Scooter since I was a little kid. So what does she call me all the time? Scooter.
Scooter.
I'm in the studio with a bunch of men. Scooter, can you do that again on the bass? I'm like, and they're like, who are they talking to? I'm like, okay.
Scotty.
Very.
Scooter.
Yes, we'll let that one go.
Oh,
Well, I'm going to call you that from now on.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Yeah, we're going to be calling you Scooter for all
Scotty
year.
B, please. Thank you.
Scotty Scooter B.
Oh, no, not that.
Scotty the Scooter B.
So who's running the show tonight behind the scenes?
We got April Berry.
Yeah.
Our boss lady in the seat handling the controls. And we got her anchor side.
The lady with all the money. What? I didn't say it.
She do got all the money. She got all the shows. I saw her on the show earlier. She just stay on the mic, on the cameras, flying in airports and flying around the country.
Please don't fire me.
Sonia Purdy Productions.
Please don't fire me.
But yeah, so we're gonna have, I guess, for the first Sunday in February, we're gonna have Soul. So representatives of Soul gonna be here. We're gonna premiere the video
February 1st,
and then we're gonna talk about that. We'll have the ladies here, and hopefully the producers and the video guys, everybody. We're gonna celebrate this groundbreaking video.
Yes,
Wow,
absolutely.
look out.
This is going to be amazing.
Look out.
Yes,
This is going to be amazing.
Yes, it
Look
is.
out.
So February is coming up, y'all. Black History Month. We're going to celebrate. If you know somebody that's important, somebody that's special, somebody that's an African American that's in the Detroit area, contact me at The Reverend Bones Show on Facebook. Inbox me. We want to talk about them. We want to celebrate them. We want to acknowledge them. Inbox me and we'll get them on the show by way of Skype, or they can come to the studio. Give me a call. The Reverend Bones Show. I'm Tyron Price, your host, with Scotty Scooter B.
Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Bianca B. Natural Barber.
Hey.
And I'm your host. We're going to see y'all next week. Until next time, love somebody, love on somebody, keep hope alive. Let's heal this gap that's in the country, all right? Find somebody and just show them some respect and some love. And God will be pleased.
Amen.
Peace and hair grease. We'll see y'all next week.